Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Here's a Might Magic 3. We left off, we had played Maker of Sorrows, which basically all we did was build the Armageddon blade, and now we are going to play Return of the King. Roland must defeat the demonic armies camped on the other side of the Great Lake. Without Roland, the men will go their separate ways. Roland will be allowed to obtain. Okay. We're going to do that one.
Heroes from the confluxes tell us the elemental gods have sent them to us. So together we might destroy Lucifer Cregan and his quest to set the world on fire. Catherine trusts these new allies. I am not as giving. However, we do not have a choice, as support for the war wanes and our forces dwindle. If these elemental heroes are to be our allies, they will prove themselves in this forthcoming battle, under my command.
Sitting on the edge of the Great Lakes, you, the King of Enroth, contemplate the situation. Our army stands on the western shores, looking out over the smoldering fields of Eothal, controlled regions to the east. Yours and General Kendall's forces have arrived recently on a mission great import. Here you have met with your new allies from the elemental conflicts to cut off the Cregan supply routes and push the Eothal armies from the Arathia-Eothal border right into the Catherine and Galus troops. If successful, the Creegans and from Eothal will be forced to wage defensive war. You must keep this alliance together, for Rathian support is growing increasingly difficult to maintain. Even Catherine herself is facing increasing pressure to end the conflict quickly. It is obvious those fools truly have no idea the gravity of the consequences of failure. Should you be ineffective to stop King Lucifer and his mad campaign of terror and destruction, not just Arathia will suffer his wrath, but all of Angarich. Perhaps even your beloved Enroth may fall into the flames of this cursed demon king. Shuddering at the dark thought, you compose yourself, straighten your tunic, and stride back to your officers, mounting your powerful Arathian-bred stallion. You shout the orders to move out. There is a war to be waged and a world to be won. All right. Putting a castle there. I want to start getting guys. This is my 4th time running through this. Grab some more guys. What do you mean? Back out. Should have said yes. What's going on here? Letters arrived in your encampment from last night for Catherine. You lit up like a child at solstice time. The note smelled of many things, the most important being her special perfume, the one you loved the most for her to wear. My dearest Roland, I write to bring you bad news. My spies have reported that the Krigan hero called Zeron has achieved the unthinkable. He has built the Armageddon blade. Be warned, for I hear he's sending a great force to position. Come back safe to me and give me the best to my best to General Kendall. I know you will both succeed, I have faith. Did not know they did that. Did that. That was nice. A good one. Best came in late last night from scouts located on an island east of Fowler on the sea that was approachable. The glitter of gold could be seen on the shores. Perhaps this is where the dreaded Regan pirates' treasure troves are kept. The trouble is how we get to the island. There must be some way either by tunnel or monolith. Oh, that's Fiona. Yeah, we're not doing that one. Restart. Bet. I think she did this, then teleported. We just read that. What do you have left? Let me do something here. Let's General Kendall prepares to address his troops for the morning. A timid farmer is brought before him. This farmer tells the noble general of the encroachment by these wicked devilkin, and how he feels that once they are responsible for stealing his cattle. General Kendall, being the diplomat that he is, made the farmer feel that he personally was going to see that this man's cattle was returned to revenge. The farmer leaves, consenting assured, as he knows that Morgan Kendall is a man of his word. Dang. Did I not do this? There we go. This is when I should start. I'm basically just going to try to oops. A young centaur messenger arrives this morning, just after Galoo, or just after breakfast. Was clearing up, presenting you a message from Galoo. You thank this young scout, and the centaur trots off to return his master. You open the letter, and it reads: "Contents, my lord and husband of my queen. I have sent her, here with this message to report on our status. Our guerrilla attacks are proceeding well, and the enemy is feeling the sting of loss due to our attacks. He has been pulling back steadily, but I've lost a great many men doing it. I have begun integrating the troops from our new allies, and have found them to be very effective. They fight hard and well. You would do well to trust them, for they are loyal and fierce. Good fortune be with you, my lord. May your light always shine upon the Galoo, Captain of the Force Guard." Let's the guys that are in here. This one here. Get you out of here. You know what? Why isn't there enough? I'm an idiot, that's why. Forgot to get that person out of there. I'm actually going to restart that because I wanted to get her out of there. I don't know if she's going to survive, but... What was that? Bunch of crap. I'm an idiot. chase you down. I'll kill you right where you are. Right now, I have every place other than one. Images and sounds swirl through your mind. Give me a sec, I gotta pause this. I'm back. Images and sounds swirl through your mind as you sleep. Terrible images brought forth from your damaged soul, which cries out for peace of mind. You have been held captive for nearly 7 years and tortured, inflicted upon the unimaginable. Now you suffer the ill effects of those 7 years. The dream is the same every time. You are locked in a cell, the walls made of some dank, cold gray stone, with a single door, the only egress. You are chained to a bed, your flesh crawling with bugs of some sort, and forced to listen to the screams of tortured souls that accompany you on your road to hell. The sickening sounds of the whip cracking on flesh tear at your every being, which each snap and wail from the last victims. You struggle to be free of this terrible nightmare, but are instead dragged down even further. As the sounds of suffering continue, your doors open and several grotesque figures enter the cell and chain you, drag your near useless body into a courtyard. There you are placed in stocks and have your skin slowly peeled away. You desperately try not to cry out, but can only held out for so long. While you're being flayed alive, you catch a glimpse of the demon lord, all who are laughing at the helpless king. You grit your teeth in pain and hold back the tears that want to flow heavily. After finishing their fun, they throw you back in your cell, healed. Healed of the wounds, but not relieved of the pain, unable to move from sheer agony of your injuries. You simply lie there, writhing in near fetal position. Lifting your head from the cold stone floor, you peer through, eyes swollen shut from fists, and see the spectral face of your twisted brother laughing at you. Archibald's dream ghost points at you and laughs a chilling laugh, one that angers you beyond your knowing. You have never been so helpless as then, not since your banishment during the Secession Wars. You felt so alone, you want to die, to simply cease to exist, but the devils come again and whisk you away to be beaten once more. As they reach for your arms, your eyes shoot open, you curl deeper into your bedding. This is not the first night that this nightmare has visited you, but it is the first in many weeks. You must find a way to quiet these inner demons, something to chase away the nightmares once and for all. I'm gonna go I can't afford to purchase a boat. So I'm gonna sneak up this way. I'm gonna sneak. Try to sneak right here. I'm not upgrading anything over here. Told you. It's kind of annoying. Do I think I can survive? Let's get everyone out just in case. That was a load of crap if I've ever seen one. Oh crap, she came down here. So that works in my favor. Because... that's such a rip-off. Move is such a rip-off. Oh, I'm just going to teleport to... Does he have it? You stand atop a small rise and look out over the Great Lake, eyes filled with tears, for today is the 16th anniversary of your son Nikolai's birth, and here you are, far away, fighting a war. The pang of loss and grief of missing your son fuels the depression even more. With the nightmares returning now, life did not seem very fair. In a far-off land, your son is becoming a man while you stay here and battle these accursed demons once more. You hope this time will be the last. You had enough of this war. Get this guy back. Okay, is there not a way to bring someone here? Just over here. Keep it in the wrong one. I gotta take him out, don't I? Let's just see what happens. Holy crap, I won that. I can't believe that. Send him through. Am I gonna actually win this after all this time? Holy crap, thank God. That was a pain in the butt. Basically, you have to just bum rush them and hope to God and just win. I wasn't even gonna mess around that time. Alright. Thank you everyone for watching. When we come back, we'll be doing a blade in the back. I'll see everyone in the next episode.